Everyone needs to know what's happening in Angola right now. At least 22 people have been killed, nearly 200 have been injured, and over 1,000 have been arrested after the country exploded into protest this week against the government's decision to raise fuel prices by 33%. Human Rights Watch accused police of using excessive force against what started as largely peaceful demonstrations, but quickly turned into violent clashes with police, tear gas being fired, stores being looted, infrastructure being vandalized, and eventually it got to the point where the army had to be deployed to restore order. But here's where things get wild. You see, the government said that they needed to cut subsidies to fuel specifically because they have to reduce the financial pressure the government is experiencing right now. But Angola, as it turns out, is the second largest oil producer in Africa, yet the country still has a diesel shortage and they can't even meet domestic demand. This is because they don't have enough refineries. So despite the oil abundance, they are still having to import diesel and gas from other countries at high prices. And to make matters worse, their decision to increase fuel prices has led to a steep rise in the cost of public transportation, as well as a rising cost of food and other necessities. The opposition party accused the current government's policies of putting Angola in a severe economic and social crisis. And as one protester told local media, "We are tired. They must announce something for things to change for us to live in better conditions." So the question is, what do you guys think?
This is a shocking reality in Africa. Not only in Angola, come to Nigeria and see. Okay, according to this guy, he stated that in Angola, they are the second largest oil producing country in Africa. But they don't have gas. They don't have petrol. And now the government still have the guts to increase 30% of the normal price they always purchase their petrol, their gas. This is normal deal in Africa. Yes, so thereby we have oil in different African countries, but those oil are not being refined in African country. You have to extract the oil from Africa. You take it to overseas to refine it, and you bring it back to Africa to sell it to people that originally has that oil in a higher prices. African leaders, what is the meaning of this? African leaders, what is the meaning of this? Just know it that the same way it is happening in Angola at the moment, that is the same way it is playing out in every African country, most especially even in Nigeria, part of Africa. We have oil, but there is no oil refinery. They will extract our oil from Nigeria, take it to overseas. Yes, take it to US and other European countries, refine it, bring it back to Nigeria and sell to us in a higher prices. Indeed, this is a shocking reality of life playing out in Africa. And these are the kind of things that Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso has to show. He has said no, none of the Burkina-based mineral resources will be taken out from, none of the Burkina-based mineral resources will be taken out from Burkina Faso to refine. Yes, and every deal he has signed so far with Russia and with other countries of the world, they make sure they build the refinery that will refine that raw material after extracting it from the ground, from the soil. Before signing a deal, he will tell them, this deal, you don't have to take my raw materials out from Burkina Faso. It has to be refined, processed in Burkina Faso. That is why at the moment, infrastructure, great one is ongoing in Burkina Faso. Have you seen that tomato manufacturing company? Have you seen so many things he has built at this moment in Burkina Faso? Do you know that even oil, he has signed deal with Russia that it should be refined in Burkina Faso, that nothing that comes from the soil of Burkina Faso should be taken out from Burkina Faso to refine. And this is the reason why they hate this man. Because he wants to develop Burkina Faso at all cost. He wants to open the eyes of other African leaders to do the right thing. Imagine at this age, we have oil. We don't have oil refinery in Africa, in Nigeria, in Angola. Then we pack our oil, go to another country, create job in another country at the process of refining our mineral resources, our oil in their own country. Then we create job, massive employment, whereas the original owners of that oil, they are suffering. Whereas the original owners of that oil, they will take the oil back to the country owner of the oil after refining and sell it at the higher prices to them. And Africans are really shunning at this moment because in Angola, they are protesting. Why should this be happening? Why? And normal deal, you know what African leaders always do when there is a protest? They will make sure they silence the voice of the citizens by using the police. They will make sure they use every measure to make sure that no one comes out to protest. And this is actually the reality of what is playing out now at the moment in Angola, part of Africa, as the people have demanded for what is right. And their leader are trying at all costs to close their mouths to enter house. Africa, which way? If you build one refinery in Angola, second in the whole world of oil producing, if there is a refinery, we there buy, then go die. If you build oil refinery in the countries of Africa that produces oil, is it a crime? Why is it that our leaders have chosen to be puppets? Why is it that they keep on working to the interest of the white? Because I know very well that if a white man comes out and say, oh, in Angola, there should be refinery, before the next 2 weeks, they will start constructing a refinery. But our African leaders are so wicked that they have to listen to the commands from the West, commanding you about your God-given mineral resources in your own land. My people, based on what is playing out at this moment in Angola, what is your own take? Because the people are already at the streets protesting, and the leaders are using the police to do the normal business by scaring away innocent protestants. At this moment, many have been recorded pied. Many don't buy for this protest ongoing in Angola just because they are demanding for what is right, just because they are demanding for a better Angola. My people watching from all parts of the world, what is your own take about this? Because I strongly believe that African leaders are the reason why Africa keep on being underdeveloped. So share with us your own humble opinion at the comment section. God bless you for watching.